I should probably discuss her passive. So after kill or an assist, she gains 25 gold and her cooldowns are reduced by 15 seconds. Basically, what that means is if you can just keep racking kills, you can get your ult back extremely quickly and be ulting a lot of not all of the time, but pretty consistently. It's sort of like Yi in a way, where Yi's cooldowns completely refresh. Unfortunately, I can't protect the Amumu. He was just a bit low, and honestly, slightly out of position on that one. He had no mana, but he was kind of camping the bush to have sight.
An enemy has been slain.
There you see a fight going on at mid. They're cranking at mid for the most part. There you see we're trying to put a little bit of damage on them. Unfortunately, I can't quite kill the Maokai. Let's see. There you see the Tryndamere kind of getting into a fight with the Xin Zhao, and then the Yi comes in. There you see Amumu try to catch the bandage toss. He just missed a little bit. Oh, there's a chase going on through top. It's kind of crazy. So I'm about to get my ult back. So here's where things get really interesting. I'm about to die, so I flash into him, Shunpo into him, drop him down low enough that the Amumu can capitalize. And I'm 3-2-1. I'm not doing super amazing against them, but unfortunately there was really no way to get out of that one. So let's see. So here you see me still trying to buy stuff for Hextech Gunblade. Bought a couple of bones. Bought 2 wards so I can kind of get some ward play. One of the things that is kind of interesting is the fact that as Cat you can throw down wards and then Shunpo to your wards. Not always the best strategy, but you know, it can be handy sometimes when you're trying to jump over walls and things. Here you see me kind of start to move up to put wards where I want them. Giving us some slight position, some slight sight on their positions. Here you see Mumu kind of coming back up again. We're looking to try to kill them. Maokai's kind of just been tossing that E a lot. There you see our, what's it called? You see us just kind of hanging out. Looking for something to happen. There you see me just immediately jump on the Nasus. One of the things about Cat is because of her high burst and because of the fact that the Amumu tanked him for a second, it let me throw most of my damage on him. Also, you'll see me when we're doing this, I'll do stuff like Shunpo around a little bit, throw some Qs, mostly to drop their health down a little bit, as well as to spell vamp back while I'm hitting the tower. Cat can be kind of nice at wave clearing, and then of course here the Amumu was like care. But I want to drop the tower, so I drop it, walk away. We have a ward, so we have a little bit of sight. Maokai's coming back, but you know, I'm not super afraid. At this point, I'm 4-2-2, so got a few kills in this game. Let's see. Here we have Here we have our team kind of starting to transition to top. There you see me kind of go back to bottom. I was looking at top, thinking to go up there, but then we had our Xin Zhao go up there. Here you see our Yi kind of come in with our Amumu. Xin Zhao's behind. Sort of a bad play on their part because they don't see it coming. Just start spinning around, taking out both of them. One of the key things about Cat is, yeah, if you don't see her coming, you've burned a bunch of your spells, you can easily just ult in and kill a whole group of people. It's basically what happens there. They weren't really watching, and when the Yi broke away, I came in and instantly sort of traded with them, sort of traded positions with him basically, and had to have them basically figure out whether they should switch their focus to me or run away. And at that point, they were at such low health that it didn't really matter. So yeah, now I believe this is part of the game where we start kind of just running through them the whole time. Here you see me just kind of wanting to mop up a little bit. Kind of standing a little bit too close probably. But the Tryndamere will have a little bit of difficulty actually pegging me down. Mostly because of the Shunpo play and the flash that I carry. Basically, the flash is kind of nice because it gives me additional Shunpo distance. Here you see me back off on the away from the Annie and the Tryndamere because the Annie does have her ult. You see me and Cassiopeia kind of stacking up a little bit, getting ready to potentially have a small little team fight. Xin Zhao's coming up and around. Oh, Maokai's behind us. I see him. I start to transition slightly away from him. I get snared. I think I die here, yeah. Unfortunately, the Annie managed to focus me down a bit. To be honest, I probably should have been ulting in that fight, and I think I even mentioned that to my roommate. But honestly, ulting in that particular situation would have been better because it would have just let me put more damage on all of them. And actually, I would have probably hit the Annie. And here you see Cassiopeia just kind of hanging out, putting a little bit on the Tryndamere. He's endlessing, but the endless breaks. And while all this mid fighting is going on, our guys have been able to just steal top. You see me coming back up. I've got a 1 level advantage on the what's it called? There I kind of just throw a Q to throw it, see how much damage I can put on them, and back out because unfortunately they're a bit heavier damage than I'd like, and also have a bit too much defense for me at the moment. Nice thing is they're kind of stacking up in a way that'll matter a lot. Fortunately, that was kind of a waste of an ult there by the Mumu. I really thought he should have just used his Q to snare him and then walk away. Fortunately, by just popping his ult like that, it puts a really big strain on us to kind of know that we don't have his ult play. It's one of the reasons why I both like Amumu and kind of don't like him is that once he's burned his ult, he can't really do anything crazy. Here I get snared out, but then what he forgets is that I can spin and get to other people. So here you see me kind of chase after this Maokai a little bit. See me flash through the bush, come back in, whip a Q down, keep running. Flash through the bush so that the Annie couldn't see me. Kind of a nice play on that one, just to get by her. Here you see, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit yawny at the moment. Probably gonna have to pour myself another drink or something. My throat's also getting a bit tired. But anyway, here you see me just kind of mop up this huge wave. Just trying to thin it out a little bit. Healing off of it a little too as well. Making sure that I'm at reasonable health. That's the one nice benefit of having Hextech Gunblade is the healing. You can gain so much back on Spellvamp and